Spirit Halloween just released a Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic of Freddy Fazbear. It's like more than 6 feet tall, it's very fluffy, and it looks just like how he does in the video games and the movie. And as you could assume for this type of thing, everyone wants it. And it's been super hard to get because everyone wants it and there's only like one per store for some reason. But I got him. He's mine. I have him. He's mine! So before I talk about that, I want to go over how we got here. And it all started in 2018, I think, when Halloween City, which is pretty much bankrupt, I think now, released their Freddy Fazbear animatronic, back when Five Nights at Freddy's was at its peak. It was just a 3 foot tall, not very good animatronic, but it was the only Freddy Fazbear animatronic that existed and that would exist for the next almost decade. And it looked like this. You can see it right now. It's kind of very ugly, but I think it's charming in its own little fucking ugly, stupid kind of way, you know? And this thing was super hard to get, because Halloween cities were pretty bankrupt. They didn't exist everywhere. It was a failing business, and they only had a couple per store, I'm pretty sure. But I got one, and here's a video of him in action. As you can see, he doesn't do much. He just waves his head around and screams a lot. You might notice that mine looks a little bit better than most. It's a little more drip, and that's just because I'm better. But this thing became super rare because there wasn't a lot per store and the stores didn't exist a lot. And I got one. I got one of the display ones when the Halloween City was closing at the end of October. I don't think I have the box he came in. I might. I need to look in my garage if I do. But I don't think I do. I think I just got the display one and I have him right there. And since this thing is rare, no one has this, which makes me feel really cool. Whenever they go on sale on eBay, it sold for like $800 to $1,000, which was really cool. It feels like less money compared to what's about to happen, but it still made my ego pretty high whenever I saw those sell. And most of the ones that are selling aren't even in good condition. Most of them don't work anymore because how badly made these are. But mine still works. You saw the video of it. Mine works. And it was the only Freddy Fazbear or even Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic to exist in the next decade until 2026. Unless you count the Halloween Horror Nights ones, which weren't selling, so that's just a separate thing. That's like more of a movie prop. And there was 2 plushes that like moved their mouths and screamed, but they weren't animatronics really. They're plushes. There's a Jazzwares one and a Funko one. I have the Jazzwares one. Until 2026, the year of our Lord, when Spirit Halloween released Freddy Fazbear. This thing was leaked a lot before it came out, and it had so much hype around it. It costed $500, which isn't really a lot compared to what it is and how much other Spirit Halloween animatronics are. Because this is a high quality animatronic for Spirit Halloween, I think. And then it released, and its release sucked hard. Because here's what happened. They didn't release the animatronic online. It was an in-store exclusive, which is new for Spirit Halloween. Usually most of theirs is in-store and online. And I usually buy them online early because it's just the most reliable way to get them. And then occasionally there's some online only ones, and they're the more violent animatronics that you can't really put in stores. Like Rick Ratman, which was a zombie with rats crawling through it. But Freddy Fazbear was in-store exclusive, which led to people camping outside of the stores and trying to get him early. Which is when we found out most stores only had 1 per store, if any. Some stores didn't even get him. And then some of the bigger stores got like 3, but where I lived, there was only small stores because boring Mormon Utah can't afford big Spirit Halloweens. So there was only 1 per store. And then scalpers started selling it for like $4,000. I don't know if anyone's buying it, but they're trying to sell it for that. I don't think anyone's buying it though, hopefully. I hope not. That's 8 times what it would usually sell for in store. And when I went to my local Spirit Halloween when it opened, by local I mean 2 hours away, Freddy Fazbear was sold out. But you could put your name on the list, so they would call you whenever they restocked Freddy Fazbear, and then you had 24 hours to get him, if you were the first on the list. And I put my name second on the list. Someone was before me. So, 1 week went by after that. I got the call that he was there. I went to the store. He was taken by the name who was first on the list. But then, now I was the first on the list, because the first on the list is gone, so it makes me the first on the list. And the next week, I got him. Here's a video of him in action. Yay! Look how beautiful this thing is. This thing looks just like how he did in the movie. And he does all of the animation that he did in the FNAF 1 trailer, where it's just his little waving and him holding his microphone. This is like the perfect Freddy Fazbear animatronic. And he's so fluffy. You can draw a little penis on him if you want. A lot of people were doing that in store. That's pretty cool. This thing is just beautiful. I love him. There's not much to say about him. He's perfect. Besides his ears are a weird, like, black color inside of the ears. And they're plasticky and shiny. They're the same color as his joints for some reason. And I just don't know why they did this. Usually, they're like a slightly darker brown than his normal brown, but they're still fluffy. So I don't know why they're black here. That's weird. This is a weird decision. I don't know. But everything about him, besides that, is perfect. He even doesn't have his top row of teeth, like most merch forgets that he doesn't have. This animatronic is perfect. And I have him. I got him. I am unstoppable now. I can do anything. I have him. Also, while we're on the topic of rare spirit Halloween stuff, I just want to say, these little teddy bears, there's one of Art the Clown, Ghostface, and Pennywise. They've been really rare, and I just want to say I got them. I found them in store. They're mine. I have them. Look at them. I have them. And I just want to brag about that. Well, I can. So now let's talk about Freddy again. Mainly what's going to happen with him next year, because that's what I'm wondering. I feel like Spirit of Halloween is going to try and find a way to make it so you can buy him online, because that would make a lot of money. But I kind of see why you can't buy him online, because his box is giant. It's the biggest box Spirit of Halloween has ever done. It takes 2 people to carry it. It's just a large and in charge box. And I think that's why they can't ship it online. I think it's just too big. I don't know for sure. I don't know how it works, but I don't think they can. So my prediction, I might be wrong, but my prediction is that they're going to release a Freddy Fazbear next year, but it's not going to be as good as this one. I think they're going to release a smaller, cheaper, worse one. And I think I will have the best one. And I think I am the best. Or they might release like a Springtrap that's smaller, since he's person sized, because he's a person in a suit. That'd be pretty cool, I don't know. But yeah, that's all for this video. Let me know if you got him. Let me know if you can get him. Let me know your thoughts on the way he looks. And I wish you all good luck. Bye.